Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully read all the data with using that query builder, right? So now in this video, I want to add some of the pagination. So how can add that pagination in this video? I will show you that things with a live example. For doing this, we have to work in our method. That means our all card method. Here I get all the data with using that query builder. So if you want to add some of the pagination into the query builder, here you have to do. Here into the latest area, you don't need to use that get. Here you have to add another function as a paginate. Okay, that is a paginate. And into the paginate area, you have to also declare how many value you want to visible. So I want to right now I don't have much data. So after that 5, okay, I want to display only 5 data. So here I want to add it as a 5. Okay, that means it should be a paginate after that 5 data, then it should be redirected to our this category in peg, and there is a category. Perfect. So that's all you have to do. And now you have to add this paginate in our index. Okay, that means into the index area. Here I have already load all that our data, right? So here one things you have to remember, friend, like that is our for each, right? In the for each loop, I have already added that categories. Because of all from to the category, I have already passed that this variable, that is our categories variable, right? And you can see I compact it with the categories and to the index. So if you add it anything into the for each loop area, then you have to use it as a categories as categories. So here you have to use that category. But right now I want to add another pagination outside of this for loop. Then we have to use it which data, which variable we just pass it from here, right? So now I want to add it. That means after this table here I want to add one of the paginate. So if you want to add this paginate here, you have to add that our clone, that means our second bracket, double second bracket, and then we have to add these categories. So with these categories you have to add as a links. That is also one of the another function as a links function. So with this links function, automatically it should be added all that pagination. Great, right? So that's all you have to do. Now let's check this out. If you click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, yes, you can see, friend, now it's successfully added the pagination. It's showing as a 1 to 5 of 8 result. And now that is our 5. And if you go to that second page, now you can see there is our another 3. But here one things, like if you go one page, you can see it's started from the 1 to 5. And if you go to that second page, and also it's showing as a 1, again the 1 to 3. So here it not should be displayed like that way. Here you can also change it. How can do that work, I show you. So before doing this, I also want to share another one. So here I get that pagination with using that our this portion, that means the query builder. So if you want to add the paginate into the this one, that means that is our eloquent QRM. So if into the eloquent QRM, you have to add it just same logic. Here you have to add this paginate. So here just simply add the paginate. Okay, so when you use that paginate, automatically it should be get this data. Okay, I show you better. I want to make it as a comment out, and also I want to open it. So I open it, so that will be our eloquent ORM, the latest, and the paginate, right, friend? So now if you open it, so here it should be show some of the error message. Because of all, here you can see I use that carbon. I show you, click as a save all. Now refresh it. So now you can see it's now showing our this paginate. So that is also perfectly working. Okay, it's also perfectly working. It's not getting any error. But here one thing. So one thing is that serial number is just like that same, right? Our serial number is same. For the second page, that is also serial number is the same. So if you want to change it, you can change it. Better. That is our serial number. So they have the another command line that you can actually use. So right now we don't need to use it. I remove it, or better I make it as a comments for you. Okay, I will share all that code to you. So that is our row. So here we have to update this part. So here we have to I just simply remove it. So with these categories, okay, so here we have to add these categories which data we have already get from our database. So with these categories, I want to add one of the function. They have the another function, sorry, they have the another function as a fast item. So with this fast item, I want to add that as a plus, and plus our loop, that is default one. I name it as a loop, and into the loop area I want to add that as an index. Okay, that means index fast data will be visible. So here you have to add this part. Okay, that is actually the default all that code. That is a fast item, then the loop, and then index data. So now let's check this out. If you now click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, yes, you can see now that is a showing as a 6, 7, 8. If you go to that fast page, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go to the second one, that is a 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I hope, friend, you enjoyed very much. So how can add the pagination with using that query builder. So our query builder is working, and also if you use that eloquent ORM, how can you use that pagination into the eloquent ORM. I hope it's also very clear to you, right? So if you make it as a comment out, and if you want to open it, so that is the query builder. If you now click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, everything is perfectly working. There is a 5. Go to the second page, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, friend. So here we successfully complete that pagination part for the eloquent ORM, and also we successfully complete that part for our query builder. So in our next video, I want to discuss about this user. Okay, that means here you can see it's not showing only that value. So as I told you, friend, here we have to create one of the relation with our this user. That means our category table to our this user table. So how can create that relationship, and how can get this data? That means the username in particular that area. In our next video, I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.